Namo Namaha. Namaskaramulu andariki. Shubhodayam. Today is the 17th day of our classes on Sanatana Dharma. So far we had classes on Vedas, Vedangas, Upanishads, Darshanas, and then Vimana Shastra. And today we are going to have a new topic that is Panchangam by Dr. Sundari ji. First we will have Vande Mataram by Challa Chitti Babu garu, then Prarthana by Ananthanji. Then we will introduce the speaker to all of you. After that, we will hand over the forum to the speaker. So let us have Vande Mataram by Challa Chitti Babu garu. Request all to stand up and sing along with him.
Kindly mute. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Sitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Suprajyotsna Pulakitayaminim, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhinim, Suhasinim, Sumadhura Bhashinim, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Namaskar.
Dhanyavadaha Challa Chitti Babu garu. Let's have a Prarthana by Ananthanji.
Harihi Om. 1 minute meditation. Let's close our eyes. Sit erect. Samam Kaya Shiru Grivam. Totally our concentration on breath without disturbing its flow. Breath is coming of its own, going of its own. Like a person standing by side of a seashore, watching the waves, I watch the breath. Om. 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 Om Gananantva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jashtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashunvannoti Vissidasadanam Mahaganapataye Namaha Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje Virvajinivati Dhenam Avidyavatu वाग्देव्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिर् गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः गतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।
धन्यवादः अनंतन जी. Let us request Lalita ji to introduce the speaker to all of you. Lalita ji.
Yes. Sarvebhya namaskaraha. We Sanatan Dharma course participants, on behalf of Sanatan Dharma course participants and Veda Samskruti Samiti, we invite Dr. Sundari Prakya Garu for this session on astrology. I would like to introduce her to our participants. Basically, Dr. Sundari Prakya ji has taken voluntary retirement as a postmaster from Bhopal GPO. 28 years she has worked there. Apart from that, she has done her PhD in astrosciences and MA in astrology. And she's from Hyderabad, Ranga Reddy, Hyderabad. And she has 10 years of experience in astrology, and she has learned different methods like KP astrology, Nakshatra Nadi, Jaimini, DNA astrology, Drik Ganita Siddhanta Panchangam, and she's a writer of Ketaki Drik Siddhanta Panchangam also. Sundari madam has delivered many speeches on various TV programs, YouTube channels about topics on Sanatana Dharma and Jyotishya Shastra. She has published different articles in various astrology magazines, and she's a scholar of Jaimini Astrological Bilingual Monthly e-magazine. She's interested in reading Puranas, Vedic culture, and learning Sanskrit. Her extracurricular activities are she plays table tennis, and she's been selected as sole representative for table tennis from a pool of 600 plus trainees. She's a winner of the first prize among trainees across 4 states. PTC is in Mysore. And like that, she's into many other extracurricular activities also. And throw ball also she's played, and she's interested in sports and other this one. That is the merits of Dr. Sundari Prakya Garu. She has handled our previous batch session also. We really feel we are blessed to have her to tell us, speak to us about astrology. I welcome you, madam, for this session where you will be the speaker, and we all are very truly, we feel very happy to have you amongst us. please take over the session and deliver your lecture. I invite again on behalf of all of us. Thank you very much.
धन्यवादः। सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः, शुभोदयः। सदाशिवसमारम्भं शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तं वन्दे गुरुपरम्परं। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमहागणाधिपते नमः। Welcome to everybody to today's session. Topic is Panchangam. Panchangam, I think everybody heard this name. Panchangam means, Pancha means five. Five angas or five parts. The consist of five parts is called as the Panchangam. What are the five parts? Thidi Varancha Nakshatram Yogam Karanamevacha Panchangamiti Vikshatam Kaloyam Karma Sadhakam. This is the Thidi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga, Karana. The details information regarding the Thidi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga consists of this called Panchangam. So before discussing Panchangam, we have to know about the astrology briefly and solar system. I think everybody knows solar system, but briefly I will just introduce before going to session. Various theories have been set up to discover the influence of the planets upon the terrestrial phenomena. Astrology is the most ancient science of all, reached the considerable perfection in India thousands of years ago. Astrology is the science which comprises the foretelling of the regular movements of the planets and fortunes and misfortunes of human beings, fates of nation, earthquakes, eruptions, cyclones, weather reports, everything, the incidents relating to the terrestrial phenomena. In Sanskrit, it is called Hora Shastra, means the science that treats the time, relates to time. It is also called Jyotisha, or the knowledge of light. Jyoti means light, Kanti. The light which is the root cause of all known creations. According to the Western interpretations, astrology derived from the aster means star and logos, reason or logic. Yadhasika mayuranam naganam manayo yadha tad vedanga sastranam jyotisham mothanistitam. It means Jyotisham is the important angam of the Veda Purusha out of the Sharangas. Everybody knows Sharangas, Siksha, Vyakarana, Niruktam, Jyotishyam, Kalpam, like that. The Sharangas, one of the important Vedanga of the Veda Purusha is the Jyotishyam. Sarvendriyanam Nainam Pradhanam. Like Jyotishyam is the Netrasthana of the Veda Purusha. Because Netrasthana is very important. We have to see, because Darsaniya Sthana. But that's why the Veda is all Sharangas, Jyotisham is the most important Vedanga. Skandha Trayatmakam Shastram. Astrology is the Skandha Trayatmakam, means consists of three parts. That is means Siddhanta Bhagam, Siddhantam, Gadita, and Phalita Bhagam. Samhita means Siddhantam Bhagam, just what is the principles of the Siddhantam, astrology basic knowledge, and Ganita Bhagam is calculations of the Thiti, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga, Karana. This all the depends on calculation parts. Next one is the Phalita Bhagam, how to give these planets, give the results of various times born people. That is called Phalita Bhagam. Panchangam belongs to the Siddhanta Bhagam. Now, whatever the today topic is belongs to the Siddhanta Bhagam. The various sciences interpret the all matters are offered by the notions of eternal power. The acts of creation means Srushti, protection, Sthiti, and destruction, Laya, are embedded in the womb of all powerful time. And these variations are brought about or consequence of the subtle power. The sun, by his daily movements and the changes of seasons, bring to the perfection of the embryo in plants and animals and brings about various changes on the earth. The moon, being nearest to the earth, exercises much influence on it, And as all the waves and waxes, rivers swell, the tides of the sea are ruled and the planets of animals and affected. This is the planets are continuously, they are moving. That is called gocharam, go moving planets of transit that influence on earth to the moon. The sun as the central figure predominates over the entire arrangement of the celestial system, and other planets and stars are directed by the rays. Zodiac is a broad band of belt in heavens exceeding 9 degrees on each side of the eclipse. The eclipse or the path of the sun passes exactly through the center of the zodiac longitudinally. It has an imaginary circle of 360 degrees. 360 degrees circle, this is begin to 12 parts. Each path consists of 30 degrees. That is, we call Rasi Chakra or Bhachakra or zodiac sign. Each being named after a constellation. The quality of each sign is not equally spread, but every degree in a sign has its own peculiar qualities. The zodiac sign is a Bhachakra in Sanskrit, revolves on its once in a day from the east to west. The planetary orbs, which the ancients recognized as having most powerful influence on our earth, are 7. You know, everybody, Navagrahas. Out of that, 7 grahas, main sir, and 2 other planets are Chaya Graha, shadow planets. 7, leaving aside the shadow planets Rahu and Ketu. The total planets are 9 planets. As inhabitants of the earth, we are concerned with the influence of these celestial bodies on our planet. As the planets perform the double function, not only revolving on their own axis once in a day from west to east, but also round the sun according to 2 actions they are doing. They are moving on own axis and also around the sun also they are moving. According to Surya Siddhanta, the Saturn is the most distant planet from the earth. Then next Jupiter, then Mars, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and Moon come next in order of their distances from the terrestrial globe. Thus, we see all the nearest planet to our own orb is a moon. The velocity of each planet diminishes as distance from the Earth increases. Different motions are there, speed of the planets having. According to they are moving the speed. That's why each planet different. The sun moves at the rate roughly 1 degree of that circle of light. The zodiacs in per day only 1 degree. It means it composed 1 day composed 24 hours and takes 365 days and 6 hours to complete the circuit. The zodiac in circuit completed the 365 days, 6 hours. They have to complete it. The sun moves. Sun per day moves only 1 degree per day. That's a 30 degrees means they completed the 1 Rasi 30 days. That is, we know every month we have to change the Rasi sun. That is Sankramanam called. The moon takes the average rate is 4.5 gatis or 1 hour 48 minutes to traverse through the degree of this space. The speed, moon is the very speed planet of all among the all 9 planets. Moon moves at the average rate of the 2.5 days, 1 Rasi, 30 days has moon has completed only 2.5 days, it takes time. Very speed planet. Mars moves at the average rate of 45 days for 30 degrees. It takes 1.5 day per degree. In 1 Rasi, the Mars taken 45 days completed. The 1 Rasi means 30 degrees completed. It means daily 1.5 day per degree. Mercury moves at the average rate of 1.5 degree, but account of closest to the sun. The Mercury is the very closest planet to the sun. Due to the solar influence, it is very unsteady. It is not constantly exact speed, but is unsteady. Mercury completes his average run in 27 days. He gets into forward and backward motions from the sun and attains what is called convention. Sometimes it nears to the sun, backward motion, forward motion also it has having. He hardly takes a day to move each degree, but moves on more rapidly for some time also. That is called atichara or combustion also we can call in the word. These two states of combustion moving forward and backward from the position of the sun are designated in the astronomical works of the Pragastambha, Pachimastambha. Praga means indicate towards east of the sun and Pachima indicates towards west of the sun. In these double motions of backward and forward, Mercury never gets away more than 28 degrees in either direction from the sun. That is the specialty of the Mercury planet. Jupiter moves at average rate of 1 year in the each side of 30 degrees. Next, better than Saturn is very slowest planet is also Jupiter also. Jupiter moves at average rate of 1 year. It takes for complete the one sign 365 days. 1 year, the each sign of 30 degrees. Sometimes it will be little less than a year in 12 signs. Sometimes also it forward moves atichara. This time also it happened. From Aquarius sign to Fishes sign, it moves rapidly. That is called atichara. That is rarely happen, but generally it takes 1 year in one sign. The next planet, Venus. Venus moves at the rate of 1 degree per day. Very slowest planet in the all Navagrahas or 9 planets. Saturn is the very slowest being among the all planets. It moving very slowly. It takes about 2.5 years or 30 months to complete the one sign. And 30 degrees to complete 30 months. For moving 1 degree for 1 month averagely. Very slowest planet. Degrees, and this takes 1 month to move in the degree. Then next to Rahu and Ketu, the shadow planets are there, which revolve in the Apasavya order, reverse order. They are not forward moon, they are reverse order, they are moving from east to west. It takes 18 months to travel through each sign of the zodiac. They have to move, takes 18 months for each sign. All the planets except the sun, the moon, and the shadow planets Rahu and Ketu undergo retrogression of or Vakra. Sun and moon, there is no Vakragati. All other planets already every day is Vakragati in Rahu and Ketu. Remaining 5 planets compulsory. Sometimes they are moving the retrogression or Vakrasthiti also. This is the brief introduction of the solar system. And the planet's position, the movements, speed, and body and influence on the Earth. Now, coming to the point of the Panchangam. Pancha, already told, Pancha means 5. Panchangam means 5 parts. The consist of 5 parts. About these 5 parts, describing the 5 parts, detailed manner, calculation methods, everything is available in that Panchangam. The 5 planets are Tithi, Varam, Nakshatram, Yogam, Karanam. Tithi, Varam, Nakshatram. Why you have to know the all Tithi, Varam, Nakshatra, Yoga? Because these 5 parts having Adidevatas, the Lord ownerships also there. Tithi, day lords, Tithi Lord, Yoga Lord, Karana Lord, like that. Particular day, they having the more influence on the day. The day ruling planets. It means called day ruling planets. Palita Grahalu. That day they are more important. That's why we have to know every day the Panchangam. What is the today Tithi, what is Varam. Like that, because the Adidevatas or ownership of the Lord's influence are more on that day. If it is give the auspicious result, that day is very good. If it that give the inauspicious, that because depending upon the position on the transit, that give the day nakshatra also indicate that different persons influence on different ways. That's why we have to know the day of the Panchangam. It is better to us. What is the results today? How is the weather report? This simply like means it is weather report. What is that generally? Depending upon, according to, we have to plan our, this is one of way, it is a planner also. The day planner, we have to treat this. That's why you have to, everybody knows Panchangam. Before we have to know the Panchangam details, time measurement of Kala Swarupa. Panchangam also we are told only Kalam, and this is time relating to the time. What is our time measurement? How to know it means? First you have to call Yugam. Then Samatsaram, Ayanam, Rutu, Masam, Paksham, Ahoratram, Yama, Muhurta, Vigati, Prana, Truti. This is the time, and it means Yugam, year, month, Ayanam means of 6 months, less Rutu seasons, Masam means month, Paksham means fortnight, 15 days, Ahoratram day, Yama, Muhurta means Ghadiya 24 minutes, Vigati, Prana, Truti means seconds, milliseconds, like that. We have to take that like that, time measurement. Mainly, we have to take the Kala Swarupa means 6 types. That is Samatsaram, Ayanam, 6 months period. Rutu means 2 months. Every 2 months the Rutu is changed, the seasons. Masam, in a year 12 months are there. Every month the Masam name also changed. Paksham means 15 days. Dinam means 24 hours. This is the Kala Chakram. We have to know for Sankalpam, everybody doing the every puja or anything, we have to know the Sankalpam. For that Sankalpam, we have to need all these 6 parts. You know, Hindu Dharma's calendar or Hindu lunar years, 60 years is one cycle. Sasti means 60. Among the Hindu 60 lunar years contains one cycle. That Telugu Samatsara names is like that. The 60 names are given. This is 60 completed. We have to complete the one circle, one cycle. Everybody knows, I think so. Just I have to read. Prabhava, Vibhava, Sukla, Premoduta, Prajapati, Angirasa, Srimukha, Bhava, Yuva, Dhatu, Ishvara, Bahudanya, Pramadi, Vikrama, Rusha, Titrabhanu, Swabhanu, Tarana, Parthiva, Vyaya, Sarvajit, Sarvadhari, Virodhi, Vikruti, Khara, Nandana, Vijaya, Jaya, Manmadha, Durmukhi, Hevalambi, Vilambi, Vikari, Sharvari, Klava, Subhakrutu. Present year is we are doing Subhakrutu now. Next coming year is Sobhakrutu. 36 years Subhakrutu. 13 is Sobhakrutu. Coming Ugadi after this comes Sobhakrutu. Krodhi, Vishwavasu, Parabhava, Lavanga, Kelaka, Saumya, Sadharana, Virodhikrut, Paradhavi, Pramajita, Ananda, Rakshasa, Nala, Pingala, Kalayukti, Siddhati, Raudri, Durmati, Dundhubi, Rudroghari, Raktakshi, Krodhana, Akshaya. These are the 60 cycle. One again we come the first year. The first, this each year also indicates the name, indicates the cycle of the characters. The first year of cycle denotes the evaluation of a new creative force, which apparently is supposed to end at the last 60 years. That's why after 60 years also, we have to generally perform the Vedic karmas and the Sashti Purti. Because once we have born after 60 years, we have to complete 60 years. We have to go some Shanti like that. Because again, they have the second life then start like that. That's why the first year of the cycle denotes the evolution of a new creative force, which apparently is supposed to end in the last 6 years after getting fully matured. When the new year gives the rise to a new force, in Vibhava, this is second year, the force is expanded. The Shukla, third year, denotes the vitality. Premoduta, fourth year, causes development. Prajapati increases the activities. Like this, how to child born first new year, then again how to develop month-wise, year-wise, like that. Like that, this is the Kala Swarup also indicate the first year you have to start, just new creation begins. Then again, development, then expandings, like that. Like that, the names the given the 60 years also, like that indicates the some activities. Angirisa, 60 year continues to different form of newly evolved post take similarly. Like that, the names are given for the 60 years, indicative the functions that are the force is supposed to do till the year. Akshaya, Akshaya last, Akshaya destruction, 60 years, set in which that the force generated in Prabhava, Malli again started. This means Oka Yugam, just simply they have denote 60 years, like that Oka Yugam, Yuganta, Malli again start new generation, new force, new like that. That indicates the Kala Swarupam time denotes like that. Next we are going to Ayanas. Every year having 2 Ayanas. There are 2 Ayanas per day of 1 year. What is the Uttarayanam, Dakshinayanam? I think everybody knows the Uttarayanam and Dakshinayanam. The Uttarayana Punyakalam will celebrate the Sankranti, Pongal, like that. The Uttarayanam comes from the winter solstice. When the sun enters Capricorn or Makara Rasi and moves in another direction. And the sun movements of the depending of the Ayanas denotes the sun movements. In Uttarayanam, sun moves to the another direction. The next part is Dakshinayanam, begins with the summer. So let's say our sun enters into the Cancer sign or Karkataka Rasi and moves the southern direction. And this is the directions indicate the Uttarayana means we know the sun direct to the north side, and Dakshinayana means the sun in the Cancer sign and also moves in southern direction. Knows the Uttarayana and Dakshinayana, we have to know that. The next is the seasons or Rutus. The principal seasons for the Hindus are six seasons are there, where the Europeans consider only 4 seasons. In our Dharma, they have 6 seasons. The 6th season, every season period is 2 months. The first one is Vasanta Rutu. Everybody know Vasanta Rutu, we have to celebrate Ugadi like the new year, because just starting the generation start. Chaitra Vaisakha Masam, they call the Vasanta Rutu. Spring season. Grishma Rutu, Jesta Ashada Masa. This is the Grishma Rutu. That is summer for Western. Varsha Rutu, Ravana Bhadrapada Masam, ante rainy season. Varsha Rutu. Sharad Rutu, Asvija Kartika Masam, autumn. Now we have to enter the Sharad Rutu. Hemanta Rutu, Margasira Pushya Masam. Sisir Rutu means Magha Falguna Masa Siddha Sisir Rutu. This is the 6 seasons we are having in a year. Depending, that is the different of the weather changes every Rutu, the development. Vasanta Rutu starting, then again like that, Grishma Rutu, like that. Everything we have to observe the nature changes in the time according to that, also the influence on the earth. The next is Mass. 12 lunar months consist of the 1 year. This is Mass means month, 30 days, one month. In like that January, February, like that, in our Hindu Dharma, we have to say till Masas names is different. One is the Chaitra Masam. This is also one reason is there, why they give the Chaitra Masam like that. Chaitra Masam means March, April, between March and April. Vaisakha Masam, April, then May. Jesta Masam, May and June. Ashada Masam, June, July. Shravana Masam, July and August. Bhadrapada Masam, August and September. Asvija Masam, October, September and October. Kartika Masam, October, November. Now we are in the Asvija Masam, between October and Margasira Masam means November and December. Pushya Masam, December and January. Magha Masam, January and February. Falguna Masam, February, March. Again start Chaitra Masam. The names of the months also very significance is there in our dharma. The name of each lunar month is given as a result of the constellation fallen on the full moon day of the particular month. You have to observe any day, the Paurnami full moon day, any month. Suppose Chaitra Masam, how then Chitta Nakshatram, you know, stars are there, 27 stars. Particular star, Chitta Nakshatram fallen on the Paurnami Thidi. That is called, that's why that Masa name is given Chaitra Masam. Vishakha Nakshatra fallen on the Vaishakha Masam Paurnami. That day Vaishakha Masam, like that. Every month some particular nakshatra is fallen on Paurnami Thidi, full moon day. That day the name is given like that. Similarly, there are 12 months in a solar Sauramanam. Ravi enter also, and each month change the Rasi, I already told, because Ravi sun transit for 1 day moves 1 day 1 degree, like that every sign, each sign having 30 degrees. It is complete the one sign moving on 30 days. That means 1 month. Solarly, this is called solar months, Sauramanam. 30 days means that is called, we have to call in our body is Sankramanam. Suppose if sun transit from Meena Rasi to Mesha Rasi, that is called Mesha Sankramanam. Aries, sun enters in the Aries sign, that is called Mesha Sankramanam. And roughly it around every month is Sankramanam will happen middle of the month, 14th or 15th to like that. Every month 15, 16 between that date only the Sankramanam will happen. If you enter in the Mesha Rasi, that is called Mesha Sankramanam. The sun enter in the Taurus sign, that is a Vrishabha Sankramanam. Like Gemini, Vishnu Sankramanam. Cancer sign, Karkataka Sankramanam. Enter in the Simha Leo sign, that is called Simha Sankramanam. Enter in the Virgo sign, it is called Kanya Sankramanam. And again it will enter in the Tula Rasi, means balance, that is Tula Sankramanam. Recently happened in 17th this month, Tula Sankramanam. Like that, Uchika, Dhanasu, Makara, Kumbha, Meena. Like that, every Rasi they enter in the name is one name is there, that is called we have Sankramanam. In our rituals also, Sankramana is very auspicious day. For that day, we have to give in Tarpanas and all that also, Japam, that is also most, so many things are there. That is the Punyakalam, means Sankramanam, Punyakalam, different timings also there is Sankramanam. That is the difference, because that is very important in our astro system or Vedic culture. Like that, now Mesha Rasi means Aries winter means Chaitra Masam indirectly. Vrishabha Rasi, Taurus, Manaku Vaishakha, Mithuna, Gemini enter in the Ani, Kataka and Cancer, Adi, Simha, Leo, Avani, Kanya, Virgo, Purastasi, Tula and Libra, Alapsi. These are the Sauramanam names, because mostly in Dravidian culture and some part of the other cultures also they have to follow the northern side also. They have to follow the Sauramanam. But in our southern side, we have to follow Chandramanam moving. But here they have to follow the moving of the sun depending upon area. Vruchika, Scorpio, Kartagi, Dhanasu, Sagittarius, Maragali, Makara, Capricorn, Thai, Kumbha, Aquarius, Masi, Meena, Fishes, Hangunti. Like that, they have to give in the Sauramanas names. These are the abouting the movement of the Manaki month. Next, coming to the point, next point is the Paksham means 15 days. There are 2 Pakshas in each month. The month is consists of 30 days. Each fortnight is 15 days. Everybody knows. Sukla Paksham and Krishna Paksham. Sukla Paksham consists of the bright half of the lunar month. Means sun Ruddhi Chandra, means sun, moon develop in the Sukla Paksham. When the moon and the 15 days other next day, the moon colors are decreasing. That is Krishna Paksham. And the dark side of the lunar month of the other 15 days from the next day of the full moon day. That is called Krishna Paksham. These are about the Sukla Paksham and the Krishna Paksham. This Krishna Paksham, we have to know the moon strength. If it is Krishna Paksham, the moon strength is there after Panchami Thidi, up to again Krishna's Panchami Tak. Then afterward, the moon strength is decreases. That we have to know about the Paksham, that Chandra Balam is having or not. Then again, total Thidi. The next part is Thidi. Thidis are 30, means 15 in Shukla Paksham, 15 is the Krishna Paksham. The both are the same, but you have to know if your Shukla Pachami means the sun, okay, moon rising, moon developing, kalas are improving. Unlike Krishna Paksham, we have to Thidi denotes, that is the moon kalas is decreasing. That we have to know about the Thidis, depending upon every day we are having Thidi. Thidis means we have to know Shukla Pachami, first day of the month after Amavasya is called Shukla Pachami. Next, Shukla Vidya, Shukla Tadiya, Shukla Chaturthi, Shukla Panchami, Shukla Sasti, Shukla Saptami, Shukla Astami, Shukla Navami, Shukla Dasami, Shukla Ekadasi, Shukla Dvadasi, Shukla Trayodasi, Shukla Chaturdasi, Purnima. 15 days count like this only. The Thidi name. The first day, like that, you have to, after Amavasya, first day it comes, that is called, we have to know Krishna Pachami. Shukla Pachami means that is the first day of the, after Amavasya. We have to know about, just we have to heard the name. In Krishna Paksha also same 15 Thidis repeated, 14 Thidis, but last is Amavasya will come. Like the each, how to formation of the Thidi, how many degrees you have to calculate. That is, Thidi means the difference of 12 degrees from sun to moon. In Amavasya Thidi, there is no difference between sun and moon. Both are same sign and the same sign like that. In Purnima Thidi, there is opposites, 180 degrees difference. But you have to discuss every know, you have to know 30 degrees each sign, like the total 360 days. After 15 days, and again, you have 180 degrees difference from sun and moon difference. Amavasya, there is no difference, sun and moon, between the sun and moon. From the sun and moon in Shukla Paksha, 24 degrees, like that, 24 degrees to Shukla Vidya. And you have to difference between the sun and moon, you have to know about the Thidi, because 12 degrees difference. First day, Shukla Pachami 12 degrees, Amavasya is 0. Shukla Pachami 12 degrees, Shukla Vidya 24, Shukla Tadiya 36. We have to add on like that. And at the time of Purnami, it will come 180 degrees difference. But again, continue 196, 192, like that, Krishna Pachami. Complete the 360 days, Amavasya and Purnima. This is the Thidis. Thidi is also more important. Thidi lots also there. That is also how to know. And the auspicious Thidis and different Thidis I'm discussing tomorrow. But Thidi, this is the general introduction of the Thidi. Next is Varam, means day, Dayla Devil. According to Surya Siddhanta, as planet orbs, weekdays are formed. In planet orbs, 4 orbit the Shukra Kaksha. So first day is called Sunday, first 4 orbits. Then next, Sun to 4th orbit Chandra. Monday, the Monday ruling Lord, day Lord is Moon. Sunday, day Lord, ruling Lord is Ravi, Sun. Like that, the name was given Sunday, Monday. Next 4 orbs of Mangala, Puja, Tuesday, Angaraka, Bhaumyavaram. Next 4 days, Wednesday, Mercury. Mercury means Somyuga, Somyavaram. Next 4th day, 4th orb is Jupiter, Thursday, Brahaspati Varaha. Next 4th orb is Venus, Friday, Bhruguvasaraha. Next 4th orb is Saturn, that is Stiravasaraha, Saturday. And like this also, every 4th orb Kaksha, Margam, they have to move orbs. Like that, the names of the day lords given also like them, Sunday, Monday, like that. The lady also, who is the day lord is Sunday, means the lord is Sunday. Monday means moon. Tuesday, Mars. Wednesday, Mercury. Thursday, Jupiter. Friday, Venus. Saturday, Saturn. Like that is 7 planets are ruling the day, 7 days. This is the about the day lords, Varam. Next, we have to brief introduction nakshatras. So many nakshatras there in our celestial body, but we have to in it to 360 degrees axis. Only 27 nakshatras are identified. These are 27 nakshatras are very more powerful. In each nakshatra also the difference in each planet, how many rasi nakshatra there in each planet, each rasi also we have to know. The nakshatra names are, the first one is Ashwini nakshatra. The next is Bharani, Krutika, Rohini, Muragasira, Arudra, Punarvasu, Pushyami, Aslesha, Makha, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, Hasta, Chitta, Swati, Vishakha, Anuradha, Jyeshta, Moola, Purvabhadra, Purvashada, Uttarashada, Sravana, Dhanishta, Shatabisham, Purvabhadra, Uttarabhadra, Revati. These are the 27 nakshatras are more identified, important also. Each nakshatra is having 13 degrees 20 minutes. Nakshatra length is. Then also consists of 4 padas. Each pada 3 degrees 20 seconds. Like that. And in each zodiac sign, we have to understand that 360 days, 9 padas of nakshatra available in each sign. Okay, total 108. That's why we have to daily doing puja Ashtota Satanam. Why? The 108 padas means entire who born in the entire world, plants, animals, human beings, everybody. Only the 27 nakshatras only. That's why 27 into multiplied by 4 padas, each pada to 108 padas. That's why our Sanatan Dharma is the concept is Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Because means not only we have to develop, our entire world also will be developed, then only the progress will be happen. And that's concept. We have to day every in the puja, Ashtotara Satanama puja. Ashtotara means one Satanama means 108 namas. That the Lord every day we have to worship everybody. 108 names, each body denotes to everybody the result, the phalam, whatever given, to given to entire world, Sarva Lokam, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, our concept. That's why we have to make it that 108 Ashtotara Satanama Stotram every day we have to worship in that puja samayam. Like that, 27 nakshatras into multiply 4 padas is called 108 padas. Each rasi having 9 padas. Dividing like that. Each nakshatra is 4 padas. Each rasi having 9 padas. Each pada is 3 degrees 20 minutes. Total nakshatra name is 13 degrees 20 minutes in the 4 padas. This is the circle. The zodiac circle is light and no beginning and or end. In order to measure the distance, astronomical point, the ending with the Revati. Last starting Ashwini, ending is Revati. Is established. It also happened to the first point of Ashwini. Already told each nakshatra measures 13 degrees 20 minutes of arc and consists of 4 padas, 3 degrees 20 each. This is the brief knowledge of the nakshatras. Because suppose you have taken Aries, Mesha Rasi, means Ashwini 4 padas, Bharani 4 padas, Krutika 1 charan. Because means 9 padas is 1 Rasi. Like that, we have to divide. Is the order of the series. Ashwini, Bharani, Krutika, Rohini, Mragasira, like that. We have to distribute the all padas in 12 zodiac signs. That is the Rasi. Moon, at the time of birth, moon is there. That Rasi is called Dharma Rasi. That is moon and nakshatra. Depending, you have to know according to birth nakshatra. Then only we have to know the moon Rasi. This is the main small description of the about nakshatra. In detail, lakshana, characters, and everything. So many things are there. Which nakshatra is good and different way. This is only basic class. That's why we have the introduction only like this only. Next to yoga, karuna. Tomorrow we have discussed in the yoga, karuna, and muhurtam parts and all also. This is the Panchangam. We have to very important in our Sanatana Dharma. Everybody knows the Panchangam every day. The movements of the weather, how is the weather, what is the influence of the day lords have given influence, like that we have to know. That's why everybody knows the Panchangam. Till that have any doubts, please ask me. I will repeat this because
Yes, sir. Dharmendra Garu, please ask your doubt.
Yeah, Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram.
Very nicely explained about the solar system, about the astrology. It's very nice. I would like to know the planets, the movements of planets applies throughout the world the same.
But your voice is very low, sir. Please little bit loud. Good now.
The movements of the planets. Hello.
Hello.
The movements of the planet
Mm.
are same throughout the world. I mean, for the complete Earth.
Yes.
If
Same.
that is so,
The
then,
timings are different because the longitude, latitude also acts as moving, na? Like that, different times will come. The sun became sun around the sun, they were moving, na? Like that. That's why, but the time speed is same everywhere. The
why
speed of
they-
the planet is same.
Okay. If there is a case in the North India, they follow the Suryayanam, and in the South, the people will follow Chandrayanam. Why like that?
Chandrayanam means somebody has moon, the moon signs transits because it's a moon according to nakshatra. Today, suppose what is nakshatra today, like that we have to know. Suppose Ashwini nakshatra means moon in the Aries sign. Like that we have to follow Chandramana Patati. Suryamanam means, Sauramanam means the Ravi. Most important one, Ravi and sun and moon, both are same. The moon transit already told na Sankraman. Like that they have to follow Surya Rasi, according to sun transits. Like that they have to follow. Because they means they have started from Paurnami, then again start like that. In northern side like that, Sauramanam.
Why?
We have to follow in southern states, we have to follow Chandramana.
The prediction will vary between the North Indian and South Indian.
Pardon?
Predictions will vary from the North Indian and South Indian. They predict as per the Suryamanam and here Chandramanam. Why there is a difference? When the planetary movements are same, they can follow.
Everything is same. There is no difference. Chandra Manaso Jataha. We have to follow Chandramanam. That Saur is sun transit, somebody follows sun transit. Then also the moon also, moon also moves like that only. That influence all planets, influence on the earth. But they have to follow like that. Some Siddhantas, difference.
And in South, Tamil Nadu, they follow, they consider Amavasya as a very good day. Whereas in AP and other areas, Amavasya is counted as bad. In North, Ashtami is good, South, Ashtami is bad. Then,
I explain. Yes, I can understand. Because Amavasya means actually Manas, Jiva, Paramatma like that. Atma Karaka Graham is the sun. The Manakaraka planet is the moon. In Amavasya, there is no moon. Ante Shunya Sthiti, Manasika Sthiti, ఎలా ఉంటుంది చాలా క్లోజ్ అయిపోయి ఉంటాడు చంద్రుడు అసలు యాక్టివ్ లేడు ఆ రోజు మనస్థితి లేదు అసలు అంటే ఎలా ఉంటుంది ఒక ఆందోళన సూర్యుడు ఒక డామినేట్ ఆత్మ ఒకటే ఉంటుంది అనమాట అప్పుడు అమావాస్య దేనికి అందుకనే ఆ రోజు మనకి అకార్డింగ్ టు సనాతన ధర్మ అమావాస్య తిథి ఓన్లీ యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ ఎ ఫాస్టింగ్ ఆర్ పితృదేవత అర్పణ simply there is no thing has to happen because the mind is most important మనస్సు ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు యాక్టివ్ పార్టిసిపేట్ మనస్సు లగ్నం లేకపోతే మనం ఏమీ చేయలేము అదే అంటే మెటీరియల్ వరల్డ్ లో యాక్టివిటీస్ ఏం చేయలేం కదా లైక్ దట్ అదే పౌర్ణమి మీన్స్ ద మూన్ ఈజ్ ఫుల్ మూన్ డే మీన్స్ ఫుల్ షోడశ కళ ప్రపురుండే ఉంటాడు చంద్రుడు దట్స్ వై యువర్ మైండ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ యాక్టివ్ అండ్ ఎట్ ద డే ఆఫ్ అమావాస్య వెరీ స్లో మైండ్ at day of Purnima is very high. That's why Purnima, Amavasya, both days also not doing anything. Don't go travel like that because main importance of lifestyle, the moon is most important. Mind is, Manas is most important. That's why the other things are Amavasya is auspicious means for Amavasya Tithi for sadhana and japa. Within this Amavasya is the best. Purnima also like that. That's why that day we have to pray to control of the goddess Parvati and Purnami Tithi, Devi, Durga Devi, like that. The Amavasya we have to give only Surya Radhana because the control of the mind and also activation of the mind depending upon the like that.
Okay. Gupta Garu, will you ask your question?
Yeah, Gupta ji, you can ask your question now.
Namaskar.
Namaste.
I read that this Vara, is from the Western thought and not from the Oriental thought. Do you have any comments to make?
Not Western, there is no Western. Actually, they have to starting everything in our Sanatana, they have to borrow our culture and all. They are the separate. First, the entire world is having only Sanatana Dharma is the ancient. That is the Moola Sthanam. We have to take anything, Jyotisha, Nakshatra, everything they have taken like that from our Vedangas only. Though sun means we have to, that words are different, that's all. There is no difference, I think so. Everything is from root is our Sanatana Dharma only. Every point, every scientific development, everything we have to observe. We know all these things. That is the root is our Vedangas.
You mentioned the seasons will be different from our different continents because it is depending on the position of the sun.
Nature, na, because the depending of, that's why they have only 4 seasons in western sides. You have to change our here, our karma bhumi, you have to change 2-3 months, our changes will change. That is nature. Generally, more seasons only combined. That same things happen, the changes are same. Mostly because rising of the flowers in Vasanta Rutu or what is spring season. Again, the Grishma Rutu means summer hot season. Like that, because depending on areas also, because polar side, you have to move that side, they have to more cold and like that. That's why the changes will be changes. Depending the entire world is globe, we have to think it.
Which area of the year our seasons are applicable?
Our seasons are one Southern Europe, Asia countries, almost near to all except polar regions.
No, but in America it is just in South Africa it is just opposite. In South Africa.
They polar side, that's right. That is different. They are also here starting, but again the sun moves very less. No? That's why some seasons are like that. But generally, we have to entire the world, the basic main area, we have to follow same seasons.
Does it mean that only the area where our seasons are applicable? Ancient Sanatana Dharma was there in the beginning?
That is, the names now it is different. For Sanatana Dharma, they give the other names. That are some areas of part of the eastern sides, the same seasons will there. And also Asian countries, all the same season will follow almost. Except, I think, except only polar areas, regional areas, some changes will there.
I am of the opinion that in South Africa, because the seasons are different, maybe Sanatana Dharma was not there in the ancient times.
Okay, now Ramani Garu, you please, can you ask your question?
Sure. Namaste, madam. Yeah, I was having like, I can ask in Telugu, but maybe people would like to know the answer. So the Varam, I am still having a confusion. So we, in any pujas when we do, we know only Tithis, and even in the Durga Shaptasati, it is mentioned only like Ashtami, Navamyam, Chaturdasi, but I never heard anywhere that Varam. But as you, according to the Panchanga, your Varam has been there for a long time. And I have a
not like that, madam. Actually, Purataka, they have to know the only Tithi, like the Tithi Sankalpam. After some time, they have to know the orbits, just a Varahmira, and also they have to know. Previously, at the time of Treta Yuga, also, I think there is no Vara in Sankalpa, we are not heard. According to available scriptures of that time, what happened, we don't know. But according to books and Puranas, we don't have that Sankalpa and all. Tithi only most important. Tithi and Nakshatra is most important. After that, day-to-day developments, we have to astronomers and whatever there. They have to know the orbits of the 7 orbits are there. Difference is fourth, next fourth, like that. They have to, according to planets name, they have to give them Varana. That they all are also important. That's why again Varam.
Praveena Garu, you please ask.
నమస్కారం అండి.
నమస్కారం అండి.
బ్రహ్మ ముహూర్తం గురించి ఒకసారి చెప్తారా? బ్రహ్మ ముహూర్తం అంటే ఎప్పటి నుంచి ఎప్పటి వరకు కన్సిడర్ చేస్తారు? సంధ్యాకాలాలంటే ఎప్పటి నుంచి ఎప్పటి వరకు కన్సిడర్ చేస్తారు?
బ్రహ్మ ముహూర్తం అంటే గనక మనకి ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్ బిఫోర్ సన్ రైజ్. అంటే మనకు కాలాన్ని ఒక గౌరవ పంచాంగం ప్రకారం ఒక టైంకి కొన్ని 15 ముహూర్తాలు ఉంటాయి. పగలు 15 ముహూర్తాలు, రాత్రి 15 ముహూర్తాలు. ఆ ముహూర్తాల్లో మనకి తెల్లవారుజామున అంటే కరెక్ట్ గా ఆ సమయం పీక్ టైం అన్నమాట. 3:30 అరౌండ్ అనుకో, 3:30 నుంచి 4:30 దాకా మనం బిఫోర్ 5 తీసుకోవచ్చు. 5 to 6 మళ్ళీ రాక్షస గణాలు ప్రవేశిస్తాయని అంటారు. కాబట్టి ఈ టైం మనకి బ్రాహ్మీ ముహూర్తం కింద మనం కన్సిడర్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది, బిఫోర్ సన్ రైజ్. అలాగే ప్రదోష కాలం అంటే వెలుతురు పూర్తిగా పోకుండా, చీకటి రాకుండా. ప్రదోషం, చీకటి అంటే ఏంటి? దోషం అంటే అది అప్పుడు మనకి పనికిరాదు కాబట్టి చైతన్యం తగ్గుతుంది కాబట్టి దాన్ని ప్రదోషం, ముందు దోషం అన్నారు కాబట్టి సూర్యాస్తమయానికి ముందు ఒక 1.5 hour, 1 hour ని తీసుకోవచ్చు. తర్వాత సూర్యాస్తమయం అయ్యాక 1 hour దాకానే ఉంటుంది ప్రదోషకాల సమయం. దట్ ఈస్ ఆ సమయంలో కొంచెం యాక్చువల్గా అంటే రాత్రి పూట మనకి ఈ రాక్షస గణాలు అంటే అసుర శక్తి అంటే బ్యాడ్ నెగిటివ్ ఎనర్జీ, రాక్షస మీన్స్ నెగిటివ్ ఎనర్జీ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంటుంది కాబట్టి అందుకనే మనకి ఆ సమయంలో మన నిద్రపోమన్నారు, చైతన్యం పాజిటివ్ ఎనర్జీ ఉన్నప్పుడు పని చేసుకోమన్నారు, ఎనర్జీగా ఉంటాం కాబట్టి. ఆ రకంగా ఆ సమయాన్ని మనం దైవారాధనతో గడిపితే కనుక ఆ ఉత్తమం. ఎందుకంటే వీ హ్యావ్ టు ప్రొటెక్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ నెగిటివ్ ఎనర్జీ. That is called most ancient that the Pradosha Kala. Like that, Brahmi Muhurtam also, say 5 to 6 also, some Asura negative energy will start before that force. That's why before that Brahmi Muhurtam also good for. We have to pray God and all sadhana, mantra japam like that. We have to protect ourselves from that negative energy, negative forces.
ఓకేనండి. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ మినిట్స్ లో ఏమన్నా చెప్పగలుగుతారా?
Can you ask your question in English, please? ఎందుకంటే let everybody understand what madam is explaining. It is most of them are English.
Okay, so the sunrise in United States and for us it is around 7:30 or 8 o'clock during winters. So Brahma Muhurtam in if there is a calculation, if it is 2 muhurtams or like 128 minutes.
Yes, like not like that. You have to take in the duration of the time from sunset to sunrise, total period divide into 15 parts, and like that before sunrise 1.5 hour.
Okay, before sunrise 1.5 hour is Brahmi Muhurtam.
And 1.5 hour that you take the consider the Brahmi Muhurtam.
Okay, thank you.
Even sunset also like that.
వెంకటేశ్వర్లు గారు
నమస్కారమ్మా. నాకు చాలా బేసిక్ క్వశ్చన్. ఇన్ భగవద్గీత ద లార్డ్ సేస్ దట్ ఐ యామ్ కాల స్వరూప, నేనే అంటారు. అన్ని సమయాలు వెన్ ద ఎంటైర్ టైమ్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు హిమ్, why certain time is auspicious and other time is not so auspicious? What could be the reason, madam?
Because the entire భగవాన్ కాలం ఆయన సృష్టించాడు కాబట్టి everything is auspicious, no doubt. Auspicious means the giving the good results and bad results. Like that, not only auspicious means the theory is same, the lords are same. Particular day, that is the negative force is increases, that is inauspicious. If positive energy is flow highly, that is the auspicious, like that only. Because only how to think it. Yes, the entire house is our house only. But why your kitchen is the good and hall is good? Why toilets and are not bad? Why? Same is house is same, isn't it? Like that. At a particular place, particular day, the day lords or Thithi lords, the movements of the planets, ruling the planets, already I told, are ruling on planets influence are more, give the negative results. This is only influence energy. This is means we have to, the terms is different, but we have to know the entire energy. You give the positive energy will flow or negative energy will flow. Negative energy is high, that is auspicious, because something is not good for traveling, is not good particular day. That time is marriages are not good for particular time, because that time the planets of ruling planets, that because also Karaka Graha, suppose marriage you take the Venus, that particular inauspicious time Venus is inactive. Naturally, that's why they are not given their blessings. That's why what is the karaka of the marriage is not good. Other things is good for the day. Understand? Yeah. Like that, you have to select all the entire Kalaswarupa is only Kalaswarupa is Narayana. Vishnu is Kalaswarupa, no doubt about that. Entire Prakriti is the Mata goddess.
Thank you. Dhanyavad.
గోపాల్ కృష్ణ గారు.
నమస్కారం అండి.
Namaskar.
I have a question on Sankalpam. So I know everyone knows that Sankalpam is a very important thing for before you start any kind of a puja. It could be any Naimitika karma, Nitya karma, whatever it is. So when you are at a different place, especially maybe in the US or something, so how important it is for us to actually change the sankalpa according to the place.
Sankalpa means the introduction where you have do the puja. Suppose if you are one house, sankalpam, what is that? What is the tithi? What is the year? Kada, like that. Kada. What is the yugam? Now you have the Kali Yugam. Kali Yuga. What is the charana? Prathama charana, Prathama pade. What is the Samatsaram? Subhakruta Nama Samatsaram indicate the Samatsaram name. We place and time and where you have, that is Sankalpa indicates. Ekkadi nunchi where you have to do the puja. ఐడెంటిటీ ఇంట్రడక్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం ఆయనకి అనంత కోటి ఈ మన రాసులందులో మనం ఎక్కడి నుంచి చేస్తున్నాం అని చెప్పడం మనకి ఇంట్రడక్షన్ మనం చెప్పుకుంటున్నాం. నా గోత్రం ఇది, నా పేరు ఇది, దిస్ ఈజ్ మై గోత్ర, దిస్ ఈజ్ మై నేమ్, ఐ హావ్ ఇన్ మై స్వగృహ ఆర్ వసతి గృహ ఆర్ దిస్ ఈజ్ మాసం, ఐ హావ్ డూ పూజ ఆన్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ పర్టికులర్కి వెళ్ళిపోయాం అన్నమాట. అంటే ఏ టైంలో ముహూర్తం లాగా ఆ సమయం లాగా దాన్నే సంకల్పం. అలా ఎక్కడ ఉంటే ఆ ప్రాంతం చెప్పుకోవాలి. ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాం.
That means there is also mention about the rivers, what is the direction at what in what direction for Kaveri or Ganga, whatever.
Ante which place, suppose here Hyderabad you have to go, Krishna, Godavari, Madhya Pradesh, ante that road rivers are like that. Samudram means ekkada samudram madhya unde pachima kande kandal maripothe kandantara alla aithe akkada atla.
So we have to know
India you have called Jambu Dweep, Bharatavarshe, and according to Bharatavarshe. Like that, you have to do something of identity, and where you have to do the puja, that is the indication. You have to know.
Okay. So wherever we go, we have to like kind of learn
change.
this. And
suppose if you go to Kasi, you have to get Kasi Vishwanath Sannidhav, like that.
Same is the case with any other continent, US or Australia.
Any continent also you have to change according to that place.
Yes. Okay.
Like that, you have to change. Not only same Sankalpa not there. According to that time, what is the Tithi happened. Suppose India it is a Purnima. Suppose US it is called Panchangam, maybe as Chetudasi. You have to take Chetudasi only.
Thank you.
Subramaniam garu.
No. Subramaniam garu అయిపోయింది.
It is Subramaniam garu. I think now I think he left. Yeah, Radhesham garu.
राधेश्याम जी आप अनम्यूट कर लीजिए पहले.
Good morning ma'am.
Good morning sir.
I have heard that every day has a Bhadra Kala and Rahu Kala. And in this period we have restrained to do the pious work. Pious and most religious work has been restrained to in this period. What is real behind it? And how can we decide to do the pious work in a day?
No, not like that. Particular already told. That is every day is having some particular muhurtas are good for some incidents, some events. Particular events, particular time is good. Particular time is particular time. Rahu Kala also some inauspicious means some any tantric javi also you have to do the Rahu Kalam also. Not like that. The event, depending upon the event, what you have to do, that is you have to select. Straightly, not for auspicious thing is not good. But some yantra, some yajna, some japa, Rahu, japam, Rahu, like that you have to take the Rahu Kalam only. Like that, we have to select entire day, which is the period for which time, for which works. Like that. Suppose if you want to go to any bank, only 10 o'clock only, because the bank open 10 o'clock. If you go to school, you have to morning 7 o'clock only, because schools open 7 o'clock. Like that. That time, the particular events, particular work, that is good for that particular time, whatever it did. Like that. That's why entire day has divided into the 30 muhurtas, particular day, particular. Sometimes the medicines you have taken some particular time. You want to end hospital, chikitsa, you can operations particular time, like that. That's why everything is good, but particular time you have to do particular works is good for something, like that.
Varaprasad garu.
Namaskaram andi, Sundari garu.
Namaskaram andi.
Madam, this 60 years, names of 60 years. There is one reason for that, na, for naming each year on a particular. Do you have any idea about why it is? What it is, rather?
Why it is means that the end was here. They have said only Kala Swarupa, they indicate 60 years means of a yugam like that. And kalam different time, no different devaloka is different. One day is one for the like that, na measurement of the time. Like that 160 completed, then we have to start regeneration. Suppose generation means just to childbirth, we have to take for example, just to born, then small development, then development like that, continue, again enter after 100 years, or without the destruction, they have to again start. That indicates the samvatsara. Every day that name also given like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gupta garu.
Namaskar. What is Vajjam? Is Vajjam same for all the activities or is it different for different activities?
Vajjam means for auspicious things is not good. That means obstructions. In that time you have to do generally. This is generally. You have to do that time. That is not good. Destruction. Some obstacles will come. That's why we have to leave the Vajjam.
That means you have to be inactive during that period. We should not utilize that time for any purpose.
No, that time, that Vajjam time, that something what way obstacles will arise. Asura Shakti. Suppose you have to do that time, actually sometimes puja also start this puja also you can do prayer to God because we avoid. But anything you have to do, that obstacles will come arise. That is the reason you have to leave the Vajjam and Durmuhurta. Durmuhurta means negative energy.
Okay, Gupta Prakash garu, please.
Madam, namaste, madam.
Namaskar.
Madam, in some parts of Andhra Pradesh, some people follow Varjam, some people follow Rahu Kalam. What exactly the difference between Rahu Kalam and Varjam? Can you please elaborate?
Vajjam is inauspicious time. And for auspicious things, it is not good. Some distractions, some obstacles will arise. Vajjam is everybody has to follow. But Rahu Kalam is some areas only follow. In our southern part, Rahu Kalam means Rahu, Ketu, the shadow planets are energy is more that time. That's why somebody not followed, somebody follow. Some areas followed, but Rahu Kalam also there. Particular puja and Rahu sambandhinchina or Ketu sambandhinchina related to Ketu Graha or Rahu Graha some planet events, we have to perform in Rahu Kala also.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah, madam, there is a question asked by one of the participants. I'll just read out the question and you can please answer it, madam.
Okay.
That is one more for performing any puja on particular days. For example, Ganesh Chaviti, do we have to follow Chaviti Tithi in the morning or the Chaviti is there at night? Because seeing moon on that day is not auspicious as told in the story. What is the right way to do? One Ramani Moganti Garu has asked this question.
Okay. If Saviti Tithi, the morning time Tithi, generally any puja, Surya sunrise time of Tithi is the most auspicious. That is that day is performed, you have to that particular puja. Suppose Ganesh Chaviti, you are asking Ganesh Chaviti, the sunrise time, the time of sunrising, what is that Saviti date, then that day only you have to perform the Saviti Tithi. And also sometimes suppose like Amavasya or Purnima like that means they are having night times. Compulsory night times that Tithi will be there. Next day Pradoshakala, before Pradoshakala, the Tithi is not there. We have to perform that only before day only. Only for Amavasya or Purnima like that because night puja is there. But now Ganesh Chaturthi you have to perform the daytime puja. Suryodaya is mostly all Tithis are so sunrise time what is Tithi is there that you have to perform on that day only. Only some exceptions are there, just like Mahasivaratri. But middle night, that time only you have Chaturdashi will there. Then only you have to perform Mahasivaratri like that. Purnima, night time has there. Then only how to perform Purnima. Next day, before Pradoshkala not there. Suppose Pradoshkala is there, then only next day how to perform. Like that different Tithis, different rules are there. Mostly Ganesh Chaturthi, we have to Suryodaya, some sunrise time 3 days, that they only have to perform the Ganesh Puja.
Yeah. She has one more question. Why do we have to mention the time and place that in Sankalpam, if God is Sarvagna.
No, not like that. Where you have to serve. God is Sarvagna is okay. I do agree. But different, the moving nature is different. That time, particular place, we have to introduce to God. I have to hear, I have to pray to you, that is the place. Just we have to give. Suppose if you call to give, you have to talk. Suppose entire world is saying, I am calling from Hyderabad, I am calling from US, I am calling from like that. Where you have to talk, we have to know. But the Sarvagna is also know, but we have to introduce, that's all. I am so and so, my Gotra is so and so, the particular day is today is this is time is now, I am doing puja is particular, this is the time, this is the Kala Swarupa at the time. That's why you have to indicate where you have to there. That's why you Sankalpa, you have to mention the particular time.
One Mr. Varaprasad has asked that should we say Krauncha Dvipe in while we are in America, like the way we say Jambu Dvipe in India?
Yes.
Should
Yes.
we mention as Krauncha
Yes,
Dvipe?
compulsory. We have to mention. Particular,
Okay.
that particular place related things we have to mention.
Okay. So because somebody else told that entire Bhumandalam is Jambu Dvipe, hence no need to change the Sankalpa words.
No. Not
So
like
we
that.
have to change the.
Yes, compulsory. Everything, place, Kanda, rivers, between the rivers and everything. Kandam, Bharata Kande, like that, Asia Kande, Australia Kande, America Kande. That you have to mention.
Okay. And one Sita Mahalakshmi Garu has asked that about Panchanga. We have discussed Titi Varam Nakshatra. Can you elaborate on Yogam Karanam?
Yes, definitely. Tomorrow another session is the 24th, not tomorrow. 24th session is there. That we will discuss about the detailed manner Yogam, Karanam and Lords, Muhurtam and everything. We have to continue.
Okay. Varaprasad Garu, can you ask your question?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to just confirm about the Krauncha Dvipe. I heard this when my cousin was going to America, and the Purohit there, when we met, he said, Sandhyavandanam చేసేటప్పుడు మీరు అక్కడ క్రౌంచ ద్వీపం అని చెప్పుకోండి అన్న. That's why అది అందరికీ తెలుస్తుంది, క్లారిఫికేషన్ గా ఉంటుందని పెట్టాను.
క్రౌంచ ద్వీపం అని చెప్పుకోవాలి అక్కడ.
Thank you very much.
ధర్మేంద్ర గారు.
మేడం, మీరు చెప్పేటప్పుడు లగ్నం గురించి చెప్పలేదు మేడం. ఇంకోటి యమగండ కాలము,
మీ వాయిస్ క్లియర్ లేదండి. యువర్ వాయిస్ ఇస్ బ్రేకింగ్. కెన్ యూ జస్ట్ ఆస్క్ యువర్ క్వశ్చన్ a bit clear?
మేడం, మీరు లగ్నం గురించి చెప్పలేదు మేడం.
This is session belongs to only Panchangam. Basics of the Panchangam, Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga, Karanalu, Muhurtam. That's all. Because this basic course, the detail means so many things are there. We have to discussing about Panchangam of the year, continue classes we take also, this is not sufficient. This is only basic introduction of the course is designed for only Panchangam basic introductions. What we have to know, why you have to read the Panchangam every day, what is the purpose, what is the day lots, what is the how it will formation, Tithi, how it form, Nakshatra, how many nakshatra are there, what is the influence are there, what is the nakshatra lots are there. How to know about the Panchanga's difference methods. This is the course designed for that.
Madam, Panchangam Yoga Karanam అన్నారు. అది కాక మనకి రాహు కాలము, యమగండ కాలము, గూలిక కాలము.
This is all different muhurta samayam. That is inauspicious time. Panchangam means everything. So many calculations are there, sir. Entire world Panchangam is different subject, vast subject. Now we have course is designed only basic course. If you are asked to the something, they will introduce some of that course also. That is basic Panchangam course. This is course. We have to introduction of the Panchangam parts.
Yes, madam.
If you want, you can detail how to, you can know it. Other things, Panchangam is detailed. So many things are there. Not only this, how to formation grahanas, and so many things are there. What is the muhurtam? What is the lagnas? What is so many factors? Astrology is not a small 2 days subject. Is not that. It's a very vast subject. You've taken so many long.
పంచాంగం పాటలోనే అడుగుతున్నా మేడం. నేను వర్జమి, దుర్ముహూర్తము, రాహుకాలం, యమగండ కాలం, గూలిక కాలం, ఇన్ని కాలాలు పోతే విత్ ఆస్పిషియస్ టైం ఎంత మిగులుతుందండి?
ఎంత ఉంటే అంత ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకుంటుంది? దానికోసమే టైం లేని వాళ్ళకి ముహూర్తాలు సబ్జెక్ట్ సరిపోని వాళ్ళ కోసం కదా బ్రాహ్మీ ముహూర్తము, ప్రదోషకాల ముహూర్తాలు కూడా పెట్టారు కదా. మనకి అభిజిత్ ముహూర్తం ఉంది మధ్యలో, అంటే మన టైంకి ఇవి ముహూర్తంతో సంబంధం లేకుండా కొన్ని ఉన్నాయి, అవి కూడా ఉన్నాయి. అంటే ఆ పర్టికులర్ పీరియడ్ లో బ్రాహ్మీ ముహూర్తం చూస్తున్నారు అనుకోండి,
ఇప్పుడు ప్రతి పనికి
చెప్పండి.
ముహూర్తం చూడాల్సిందేనా, లేకపోతే వాళ్ళు ముఖ్యంగా పెళ్లికి, ఉపనయనాలకి, గృహప్రవేశాలకేనా ముహూర్తాలు?
శుభ సమయాల్లో చేసే పని, that is give the good results. If you atmosphere is good, the results will be performed well. Not naturally the result will be good, isn't it? So many disturbances are there in the entire atmosphere. You have to perform good thing. Is it successful? Then good time you have performed that. Compare it. That's why you have to select the auspicious muhurtams for good results. శుభ సమయాల్లో చేసే పని శుభ ఫలితాలు ఇస్తుంది కాబట్టి.
Okay, next question, I think.
Namaskar. You mentioned that India is in Jambu Dvipam, America is in Franz Dvipam. What are the other Dvipams on the earth? So that people in other places also they can understand and follow it.
That we will discuss later. Next time.
Yeah. They want some reference books, madam. They want to know if there are
everything. I will give in the reference books and Yogam Karana details next session. 24th, which will be attending on, will be commence on 24th morning. Continue there. This is not a last session. Next day is also there. I will give all the things and details.
Right. Okay, madam. Thank you very much. And the session has been very interactive. And as usual, you gave us a lot of information, a vast knowledge on Panchangam. And we are looking forward eagerly for your upcoming session on 24th. Now, I think if there are no more questions, madam will definitely clarify if there are any doubts also in the coming session. For the time being, if you have any other doubts also, you can send in the groups. She will answer it also on the next session. So with this, if there is nothing else, I will request Anantan Garu to tell the Prarthana.
Sarvebhyo dhanyavadaha.
Sir, dhanyavadaha, madam. Anantan Garu, can you tell the Prarthana? Please recite the Prarthana.
Yeah, you have to unmute.
Yeah, he is there. Yes, he is.
I think you have to unmute him. He is not able to do it. Yeah.
प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्याय्येन मार्गेण महिषाः ओ ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अदनाः सदनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति शांति शांतिः हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम
Dhanyavadaha, Anantan Garu. Now Radheshyam Mishra Garu has some doubt. Let him.
After Janaganamana, you can just ask, because we should not stop the flow, you know.
Okay, okay, please. Then please all stand and recite the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद जय हिंद
ధన్యవాదాలు సిసి బాబు గారు. రాజేష్ briefly.
Yeah, madam, good morning. 24th, Deepavali, is there class?
Yes, there is classes on 24th morning as of now.
Yes.
Yes, noted. Thanks.
Garu, you have to ask something. You have unmuted. Prakash Garu, have you got any query?
అంటే మేడం, అంటే ఆయన అడిగిన దాంట్లో కూడా ఒకసారి క్రాకర్స్ శబ్దం వల్ల ఏమైనా డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతుందేమో అనేసి అనుకుంటున్నాను నేను.
చూద్దాంలేండి, కర్నల్ గారు వాళ్ళంతా ఏం డిసైడ్ చేస్తారు అనేది ఏమైనా ఉంటే ముందే
ఓకే, అటెండ్ అవ్వడానికి మాకేం అభ్యంతరం లేదు. ఎందుకంటే ఆ రోజున ఈ క్రాకర్స్ సౌండ్ వలన కొంచెం డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఎక్కువ అవుతుందేమో అనేసి, అంతే, అంతకంటే ఇంకేం లేదు మేడం.
సరే సరే
6:30 to 8 కాబట్టి ఉండదండి ప్రాబ్లం.
అదేమన్నా ఉంటే కనుక మేనేజ్మెంట్ వాళ్ళు ఏం డిసిషన్ తీసుకుంటారో చెప్తారు కర్నల్ గారు.
అలాగే మేడం, అలాగే మేడం. We are ready to participate. That is there always.
Actually, I want to say that if anybody has any problem about these sounds, you can mute it and only unmute when required.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
God bless you all with health, wealth, and happiness, sir. Namaste.
Let us close.
Yeah.
Namaskaram. Yeah. I think
Okay.
we can close now. There are no questions.
Okay, we'll close for the day.
Yeah.
Sarvebhyah namaskaraha.